Here to do our foraging weekend and live off the land and only consume things that we found out here. I'd like to show you what we found out here so far. You can hear music in the background maybe. Let's see, we found a cooler with beer, lighter fluid, a full tent, rainfly CD player with batteries that still work, some freeze-dried meals, and a nice cooler. What morons left all their crap out here?
I wouldn't listen to the radio, but it's here. So.
Dallas is consuming a little foraged beverage there.
Yes, Mother Nature's good.
Let's see what other crap they've left here. They've got some batteries there on the ground. Some half-burnt Pringles cans. Yeah. Mind you, we are about 3 miles back in right now, so I can't imagine. I can't imagine toting a cooler back here. You could imagine there's probably some ice in it. I don't know, but it's clearly been here a while. The lighter fluid was setting in the bottom there, and it's starting to get rusty. So, I don't know. I'm guessing some college kids. What do you think?
I don't know. This is, I'm hoping that's 2015. It says 13 July 15. Or it could be from 13.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You got inspiration?
Just like Survivor Man says, you can't go anywhere on this planet without finding evidence that somebody has been there before and find some of their trash. Well, that is 100% true. So I guess we just acquired ourselves a new tent, and I'm definitely taking that cooler. I mean, for one, I feel kind of a principle to carry this crap out of here since somebody else didn't. But otherwise, the U.S. Forest Service will get it out at some point, but I don't know. I just don't like leaving trash that other people pack out here. I think we're going to go fishing right now, see if we can catch some fish. I went hunting this morning and missed one squirrel about 5 times. Pretty ridiculous.
We got some beer for fishing now.
Yeah, I guess so. But if we can't catch any fish, I think I'm going to forage some of these. Let's see, what do we have here? We got some beef stew and let's see, some chicken and rice, looks like. Okay. They had the tent and the CD player stuff down inside the cooler. The beers were just sitting out, but who knows? Crazy people. Yeah, this is the hill I remember. Very much steep. Dallas got a little head start. We're headed down to the lake right now to hopefully catch some fish. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we'll find out. Hopefully we will. I'd consider it a failure if we didn't. Found this little turtle. I don't think we're going to eat him today, though. He's just having a good old time. Well, if I was in a real survival situation, I'd eat this guy. Got a bass there, but can't really tell here. Let me put my hand in front of it. Yeah, he's a little guy. So we're gonna have to throw him back. Bummer. We're gonna try for some more though. Well, I caught another fish. I'm not entirely sure what this thing is. It has a big mouth, almost similar to a bass, but I suppose it could be like a striped bass. I didn't know if it was some kind of like white crappie or something. I think they have those in this lake, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to put it on the stringer and keep fishing, I guess. Well, me and my trusty shooting iron has just got us a meal. While fishing, I shot a squirrel out of a tree, and then I had to use my rod to catch him. He was about, I don't know, 25 feet offshore, floating downriver. But I got him. He looks a little scraggly, but I think he'll eat good. Yeah. Well, here we are back at camp. This came from way down there. The lake's out there somewhere. You can't see that right now. But we're back. We got that squirrel, got some fish. The fish we ended up tossing back. We had a couple small ones. And that big one, the big one was some sort of like striped bass or something like that. We decided it was not a crappie. So we got the squirrel going and it's cooking right now. I haven't tried this method before, but it looks good. I'm giving it a shot. Usually I do it in aluminum foil, but I don't know, we decided to do it on a spit this time. By the way, Dallas is a cheater.
Yes.
He ate Spam that he carried in his back.
But I did drink the beer from the trail.
That was a foraged
and
beverage.
Drinking lake water, which is very
Oh
good.
yeah, I forgot the Sawyer Squeeze. Let me. Oh no, I keep calling it the Sawyer Squeeze. This is a Sawyer Mini. I keep calling it wrong. It's the smaller one. I'll show you. It's this little guy in here. It's a pretty cool little apparatus. My old one weighed probably about 5 times as much as this. I think this one weighs like about 2 ounces. Sorry for the camera angle. I forgot my selfie stick this weekend. Left it at home. Yeah, it's this little guy right here. Let's see. Sawyer Mini. It's threaded on one end, so it fits like a standard pop bottle size. Yep, flow that way. And this other end, you can either drink straight out of it or just squirt it into another bottle or something, but you just screw it onto something that's got dirty water in it, squeeze it, and it comes right out that end. Let's see. This is the kind of bag it comes with. Squeeze water filtration system. So yeah, that little guy just screws right on there. It comes out the other end. So that's what we did. We got some dirty, cloudy looking lake water and turned it into this nice crystal clear stuff. I was actually pretty impressed. Well, it's getting dark. I just kind of wanted to share this with you. I've been tried a piece of my squirrel. It's all cooked up, and as you can see by the color, it has got a nice golden brown smoked color. I've had it over the fire. What would you say, Dallas? Probably about an hour?
45 minutes, an hour.
Yeah. I've had it slow roasting over the fire, and boy, is it good. It is delicious. Well, like I said, I just thought I'd share that with you before it gets dark. Man, that's some good squirrel.
I'm impressed squirrels that good. I'm surprised. Well, I think it grossed a lot of people out. I don't know, because squirrels in the city are a lot like, well, they're a rodent. So I know how city people would react, but that is good enough to put on a menu at some restaurant.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I don't know. But yet, you don't see it.
It's got a nice smoked flavor to it. I don't know. I know I showed it to you once, but this is delicious. I don't know if it's just the fact that I haven't eaten anything all day. Of course, Dallas just had Spam, and if he ate this after Spam and said this was good, that means something in my book. Let's see what the best way to do that is. Oh yeah, here, I'll eat off of here. It's almost got like a porta-pit chicken flavor.
It's the smoke. It's got that nice smoky taste to it.
Oh, yeah. I know it's only been a day, but I'm hungry. Yeah, anyhow. Dallas is doing a little cleaning.
Well, housekeeping.
It's his patented method of reheating the frying pan and dumping in some water and swishing it around.
Dishes are done.
Good deal. Over and out. Well, that's sort of an end to our backpacking trip. It's morning. It's Sunday. It's time to go home. Dallas is getting the fire going just so we can heat up some water and get our meals going so we can get out of here. We're gonna head, let's see, ultimately that way about 3 miles to get out. And we've got to pack up a whole nother camp because some lazy college kids, I'm assuming, is who did that. Left all their beer, their cooler, and their tent out here. And actually a couple freeze-dried meals. So I figure, you know, I wanted to come out here and forage for everything. Well, I never made a rule that I couldn't forage a freeze-dried meal that somebody left out here. So, yeah, why not? So, we're getting her all packed up, getting our stuff. I'm really not looking forward to dragging a cooler 3 miles out the trail, but just so happens I need a cooler, so anywho. Well, this is the campsite from yesterday that had the tent, the beer, the cooler, the radio, all that good stuff. We came back and the cooler and the radio, somebody else had scavenged, so we went ahead and took that. But we were good stewards. We cleaned up what they didn't. We took all the tent and the trash and all that good stuff. I ended up with a new tent. Pretty excited about that. I got some scavenged freeze-dried meals. I had one for dinner and one for breakfast, along with my squirrel last night. So actually turned out pretty well fed. We did a little more research on the fish. Looks like it probably was a crappie. It was a little bit different than the ones we're used to seeing, but so we could have ate that. All in all, I'd say the weekend was a success. If we really truly were trying to survive, we figured it up. We had probably, I think Dallas said he caught 2 fish. I caught at least 3. And along with that and the squirrel, we'd had a pretty decent meal. But I think it worked out pretty well. It was a little bit different than I had in mind. I had in mind eating some wild cherries. There should be ripe right now, and some wild grapes. All the grapevines and the cherries we saw were about at least 50 feet up in the tree, so weren't able to get any of those. And the area that we were in, we didn't get any nettles like I thought we were gonna. So I'd say if we were here a week after the first day or so, we'd probably figured it out pretty well. But right now we're on our way out, and once we get to the truck, we're gonna explore a four-wheel drive only road that I saw on the map. I've never seen one of those before out in Indiana, but we're hoping it's still open and hoping it'll be pretty cool. We got Dallas's 4x4 tracker that we're going to take down it, so should be a good time. So there's Dallas. Wave, Dallas.
Hello.
he's like, my pack's heavy. I don't want a video. All right. Well, on the road again. I needed a cooler, so I'm bummed out that whoever took the cooler, but at the same time, I'm very much glad that I'm not dragging it out right now. Because of crap like this. See all those? I'd have had to lift it up over all those. So, whoever got it is working for it.
I think there's about a 50% chance you might find it halfway out there.
That is true. Hey, if all they do is get it out of this path before they ditch it, I will be glad for the help. A good help dragging. Boy, there sure is a lot of hardwoods that are mixing in this pine forest they built. Planted. Oh, see you on the other side. Oh, Dallas just made a discovery. He's been watching these videos from the DNR about how many timber rattlers are down here, and apparently we're in pretty prime country for them right here. Because lo and behold, he found a snakeskin. That's
a pretty good sized belly. Look at that.
Yeah, look at those.
That thing's probably about that wide.
Oh, at least. Yeah.
No thanks.
Well, neat find, man.
Yeah. I think we'll keep moving though.
Yeah, keep our eyes peeled and our shooting irons ready.